Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Today I am bringing you my Hildryn build. I will start off by saying that this build does not work with the infested faction, but it does very well against all other factions. It does kind of rely on mob density, but I mainly play solo, so mob density is never an issue. This build is also focused around Aegis Gale, which is an augment for Aegis Storm, her 4th ability. And we are going to be using the alt fire for Balefire Charger. These are Hildryn's abilities. I have subsumed Evade over Hildryn's 3rd ability. And most builds run a negative duration for pillage for less cast time, but even with a higher duration, if you just press 2 or the pillage, whatever you have bound to her 2nd ability, you can recall pillage back immediately. You don't have to wait for the full cast time of the ability. For the build, the main key components you're going to need are Aegis Gale, Worthy Camaraderie, and Arcane Crepuscular. We have Prime Redirection to boost our shields, Boreal's Hatred for more shield boost and ability efficiency along with damage reduction while airborne, which is perfect on Hildryn. Prime Continuity and Constitution to increase duration, Overextended for range, Streamline for ability efficiency, Umbral Intensify for strength, and then Exilis slot I am using Aviator for more damage reduction while airborne. The 2 Arcanes that I am using are Arcane Aegis for the shield recharge rate when shields are damaged, and Arcane Crepuscular, since we are going to be invisible most of the time with this build. The 3 times final crit multiplier and 30% ability strength works well. For the Archon Shards, I am using 1 yellow Talforge shard for parkour velocity for better movement around the maps, and 4 red Talforge shards for strength. Initially you can use whatever you prefer, but this is what I'm going for with this build. For the melee weapon, I am using the Furex. You can use any version of this weapon, but the main key mod we are going to want is the Amalgam Furex body count for the 45% increase in fire rate for the secondary weapons. We're basically using it as a stat stick. This is the build I am using on the Balefire Charger. You can initially mod it to anything for your preference, but I would suggest Anemic Agility and Lethal Torrent for the increase in fire rate. For the Sentinel, I am using Worm Prime so I can easily get over the 1200 shield requirement for Reinforced Bond. This is the mod setup I am using for my Sentinel. The 2 main mods I recommend for this build is Reinforced Bond and Tenacious Bond. Otherwise, mod to your preference. For the Sentinel weapon, I am using the Volcax to easily get the bonus for Tenacious Bond. The only mod that really matters on the Volcax is the critical delay for the critical boost to help you get the bonus from Tenacious Bond. Otherwise, you can mod it however you want to. Any of the mods that I do not go over you can find here in the Codex along where they drop from. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Happy New Year. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And have a wonderful day.